In this episode, I'm going to show you what you need to know to join the RedM server, GoldRush Roleplay 3.0, so let's dive on in. So we open up RedM and here we find GoldRush Roleplay 3.0. It has the tagline, your golden ticket to RedM Roleplay, 18+. So GoldRush is what is known as a public server, meaning there is no application process for the server. However, you still need to go to their Discord and read the rules to be able to play. As always, I've got all of the links that you need in the description below, including this Discord link right here. So when you join the Discord, you end up in the new members channel and you have two options from there: to read the rules and to agree to the rules. That is it. That's all you need to do. So we'll click on the rules and have a look at what we've got here. So GoldRush has a RedM and a 5M server, and there are rules for both listed on here. We are only interested in the RedM one, but feel free to look at whatever you're interested in. So I'm gonna open up the goldrushroleplay.com/RedM rules, and we're gonna have a look at this. So on the website, we have a general disclaimer and a notice to give basic information. The main thing to note is GoldRush Roleplay is an 18+ community, so that you as a player and your character must both be above the age of 18. There is some zero tolerance rules. These are absolute no-nos. Then we got some general rules, some RedM server rules, roleplay over gunplay, RDM, VDM, power gaming, things like that, which I have a whole other video series about, so go check that out. And then, once you've gone through this whole section, next section is actually scenario rules, which is quite interesting. It talks about safe zones, torture RP, and the consent for that, pregnancy RP, which on some servers is an absolute no-no, but it seems like here on GoldRush can be done, but there are certain rules surrounding it. Then we have some specific criminal rules. So rules about robbing civilians and what you can take, what you can't take, that you can't kill someone after you've robbed them, handcuff rules, all sorts of things like that. Also, robbing from stores and banks have their own rules and cooldowns and various things. So it's always good to check these out. These are the type of rules that can differ from server to server. Gang rules, specifics about posse sizes, medical roleplay guidelines, which are really useful. And there's a lot more here on this website to check out, including this in-game information, which is going to be great. So once you've read that, make sure that you've also read the general community rules and any of these Discord rules. And once you're finally happy that you've got to grips with all of these rules, I try and emote and say yay. Can't talk on the Discord until you've actually agreed to the rules. Rules for the Discord, no safe for work stuff, no spam, no DMing of staff. Again, often these are very much the general rules of just politeness on someone else's server and on Discord in general. So once you're happy with that, tick, I have read and agreed to the rules, submit. Then we've got to actually agree to the overall rules. That was the Discord rules. This is the rules for the server itself. Once I've clicked agree, look how the Discord opens up, and suddenly I can see a lot more on the Discord. The thing we need to do before we completely have finished is we need to select games. Because GoldRush has two different servers, we need to actually select that we want RedM as our role. So we need to select RedM as our role. Now the Discord is showing even more things. Now we can see all of the RedM options, not just the community things, and we can really start to delve in and get involved. So now we can have a look at the rest of the website. So we can find some useful information here. Under roleplay, it says embark on your journey in the Western Commonwealth during the year 1898. So we now know the year and what the name of the world or the map of GoldRush is called, which is very useful to know. Got some frequently asked questions and in-game information. So how gangs work, how property works, how businesses work. Always delve into this. This is a great resource before you leap into the game and suddenly are very lost. Okay, so now that we have access to everything here on GoldRush, we can find how to connect. This gives us everything else we need to know. So for GoldRush, they don't use the inbuilt voice chat, which is Mumble, they actually still use Teamspeak and Salty Chat. I have a whole video about how to get Teamspeak and Salty Chat and actually use GoldRush as my example. So go there if you need to get the two things downloaded. But what we need is to set up our Teamspeak system. So let's open up Teamspeak and we want to make ourselves a bookmark for GoldRush. So let's add a bookmark. I'm going to go advanced just so I've got a little bit more to play with here. We're going to call it GoldRush Roleplay. Your nickname might want to be your name, so like Kate, and then maybe my character name. At the moment I don't have one, but let's say I'm actually just gonna say this, Kate and the character, like that. And then we need our connection details. So if we go back to our Discord, we can find the details right here. So we can grab the Teamspeak details. So I'll cut that and we can put that right in here. It's the address for the server. Sound pack, I've already told sounds to deactivate as my general. That's kind of my default now, but just in case, I'm gonna deactivate the sounds and the sound pack so that I don't have the connection voices talking at me all the time. So that's all we really need. We can apply or hit OK, basically it's there. And now we'll find GoldRush right here. And if we click on it, it will automatically connect us to the GoldRush Teamspeak. So these are the things we need to connect. Discord application is done. Discord being open is necessary. So you need to have Discord open in a non-admin mode. Then you open RedM. So RedM will ask for permission to link to your Discord. If you're not sure if you connected RedM to your Discord, you can check under your settings. Under your user settings, you'll find authorized apps. And if we scroll down, we'll find 5M here. So even though we're joining RedM and not 5M, 5M is often classed as the overall umbrella. So sometimes when we're trying to do RedM things, we'll find it's actually 5M that's listed, which can be a little confusing. But so here we've connected to 5M. We can deauthorize it, but it lets us link up to various servers and things like that. So that's very important to have. So all of those things we've got in place. So now when we want to connect to the server, first thing we want to do is make sure that we've got Rockstar Games open, Steam open, and we want our Discord open as well. Then we open up Teamspeak. We'll go to our bookmark, go to GoldRush, and now I can just minimize that. If I open up RedM and we'll find GoldRush, easiest way is just to start typing it in. There we go, GoldRush Roleplay. And now we can hit connect. So I've actually picked a very busy time. GoldRush is full, so we are in a queue. Once you're in game though, the first thing you want to do, because we've got Teamspeak, is we want to go into our audio and we want to make sure our voice chat is turned off. If the server is using Mumble, we want it on, but if the server is using Teamspeak, we want it off. So now you know how to join GoldRush Roleplay, but there's plenty other servers out there. So check out my playlist for many more.